Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play. And we are back with Vesper, and today... Gilgamesh. Today, we're going to continue on where we left off by helping out the Confederacy. So let's pick these up. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I've got a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which still may be of use. While you are about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Oh, dang. Alright, well I will go and do that. Let's get this one here. You there. You. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Anokoro. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Right, and there is one more, I believe, up. But when I logged in, I accidentally fell off the mountain. As one does sometimes. I think there is one up here. And, just so you guys are aware, I think that it's okay, but I got some new monitors. And the game looks a little different to me, so I'm hoping that the recording still looks okay. But if it doesn't, we will fix it next episode. I will double check and make sure that it does still look decent enough for you guys. Over here. A Fumi. It looks badass, let me tell you that. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores. Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Akumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. We got someone seasick, huh? Alright. Kumo. Come at the behest of a Fumi for medicine. My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this Doman unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. Okay, let's go give this guy his medicine. Funny story, I went deep sea fishing once. In Florida, we went out on a deep sea fishing boat, and we had gone basically right after there was a storm. Ouch. And the sea was really, really rocky and wavy. And I want to say there was maybe like 50 to 60 people on our ship. And we were like lined up around the sides. And like one by one, we slowly started getting sick. And so it was me, my brother, my nephew, and we had a foreign exchange student from Germany who was along with us. And me, myself, and Irene, myself, my brother, and my nephew all were getting sick the entire time. Like, puking the whole time. I had to go and... I made the mistake of going to their, like, bathroom. And once I looked between the doorway and saw the ocean going and the doorway not moving, that was it. I was, like, throwing up the rest of the time. But the German exchange student we had was perfectly fine the entire time and caught tons of fish. I was like, this is not fair. bug? Why does it shift and shudder still? So I feel this guy's pain here. Medicines, give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. Uh-huh. You know, they're all making fun of you back there. I'm not, because I understand. But yeah, that I wish I could say I liked deep sea fishing, but I didn't even get the chance to fish. I don't think I cast my line once. Like, we didn't even make it out to where we were going to really, like, anchor, I guess. The only thing I really remember from it is one of the people, like, I was sitting in the back, like, just, you know, green in the face and holding my stomach and kind of, like, laying down and trying to enjoy myself. But I was sitting there, and one of the people that wasn't sick, caught a blowfish, like a puffer fish. And the captain was like, yeah, we can't keep that. And he blew into its gills and blew it up into a balloon and threw it back into the water. And that was just one of the weirdest things that happened while we were out there. And you know what? I could probably get on a mount. Of course. There we go. Fat chocobo. So that was kind of cool. But the rest of it, I was just asleep or sick for the entire time. So we're up here doing what? Is this the tail or the missing recruit? Go up here first. Onokoro. Here's a destination. You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. Okay. Oh, wing sauce. That's what's missing from us. That's what's missing from our lives. I don't see anyone here either, so... Probably is not it. I bet it's that one over there. You see no one matching his description. Is it this one? I don't see anyone here. At last spy a young Ori man lurking behind the rocks to the west. Ah. We've got a lurker. I do want this. There we go. Get wing sauce out. Hey, friend. Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed her. For the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. Aw. Well, he's not like shirking duties. He's having a moment, which is nice. Alright, well, the next one, now we gotta get that tail. Arrows of Misfortune. Aha, another Aether. We've stumbled upon 2 of them without me looking for them. Which is pretty nice. Uh-oh. He's back. The big snail. Too far away. There we go. Okay. Now we go down yonder. We gotta kill one of the, or get the tail from one of these. But we're gonna anger its mama, I think. Oh god, we angered this one. Yep. Killing the babies, huh? You couldn't kill the big ones. Oh, God. I got a new mouse, too. I got a new, Razer Naga. And it's a little bit form different than the Corsair, so I'm trying not to misclick going on. Alright, let's get this tail. Butcher the Gayuki's tail for meat. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Got it. Let's head back, turn these all in, and see if now they will help us. All of this was in an effort to win over the Confederacy into thinking we're decent. Uhuo Niao. Alright, let's get back over here. Chica. You've been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Gayuki corpse? Yeah, I brought you some arrows and the meat. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gayuki as game, but as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows, too, must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace. And wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gayuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. Oh, because we were those wayward strangers when we first came. Aranami. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? No, something sweeter. What? All this time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel. Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Thank you. And up to Afumi. Don't mind me, you two. But we probably will come back to you right after this. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to his life. He is hardly the first, after all. The captain, too, is once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you, too, will renounce your ties and join us someday. I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tensui unfolded all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. Interesting. That looks so cool over there. Now where? Down here. Alice's Stones. This is where I fell off earlier, so we'll fall off again. Our chocobo behind us, wing sauce. Hirase. Grilled turban. Huh. And we will get something we can't use still. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. Now that you mention it. Lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that's been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing, I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe you see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. Uh-oh. Hope they're alright. Oh, sun-ripened chum. Yuck. Hey, they're testing my metal with this. Alright. Guy watcher. Right here, this one? Alright, wing sauce, here it comes. Let's put the bait down. Ah! Shark! Okay, we got one. Let's see if we can't get the other one. It's gonna take some getting used to. I hate it when I get new hardware and I have to get used to them because it's really good. They're really nice. The mouse is very nice. I had to replace my Corsair because it was double clicking sometimes when I didn't want it to double click. And the monitors are they're 27-inch monitors, so they're very nice and much larger than the other ones that I had. But I gotta get used to them. They're my Christmas present to myself. There we go. Search for the industrious pirate. Sounds like or looks like he's over here. That thing looks cool. Sea serpent. Uh-oh. Big turtle guy. Sharp shell of the red? What are you doing here? Watch out, wing sauce! Oh god, I thought we weren't gonna get hit by that. Hey, okay, I wonder, what was that guy doing here? Oh, Kami be praised. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? No. Damn, before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Domin. They're Yotsuyo's catchers, I know it. First Asari, and now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. So they aren't exactly leaving them alone. Is this a player over here, or... Oh, it's a fate. I thought it said busty beachcomber. Huh. What kind of quest would have a busty beachcomber? Oh boy. I've been playing too much Cyberpunk. Uh-oh. Alright, let's find Alice. There she is. And Lise is back. Ah, there you are, Vesper. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather... Why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Trojan mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates. Surely Yotsuyo has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least, I should like to think that he cannot. Yeah, hopefully he realizes, hey, they're not leaving you out of this. He's like, oh god, you again.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks.
Thanks, Tansui.
But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
I'll tell him what happened, though.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Yes.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh.
Yeah, but if we work together...
If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
Ugh.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
Do you even need to ask?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice.
Uh-oh, what's she got
If
planned?
it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Asari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Oh.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Hinsuri, don't judge us. Yeah, and it's more only just me. Me and my group finder.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Asari. If we fail,
His
you lose
face.
nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
Ah. His face is just like, what are you talking about?
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Okay, so they'll join us if we defeat the Kojin. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna, take these gloves. And we get a weird turban. I wanna see what the turban looks like, actually. Where'd it go? Was it not was it a food? It's a food? Oh, it's a plant? Oh, okay, or like a plant. God, Penny. It's a, must be like a seashell or something. Okay. So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I will give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials, and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blues on the Isle of Beko. You will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait, where is Lise? We cannot leave without her. Where is Lise? And there is pulling double booty. Get the booty. Oh, really? I can't jump off here? But I can jump off here. Ah, nope. But I can jump off here. Ha! What the heck? Okay, there we go. Give me that booty. Double booty. And Saki. Ooh. Your clothes, your manner. You must be a woman of Eorzea. Yes. Do you know of the East Eldernod Trading Company then? I hear they're a fairly prosperous vendor where you are from. Your acquaintances with the Kugane branch office owner. Oh, the chief's been searching high and low for a well-connected woman such as yourself. Oh, but before we get into that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Hanasaku. And you would be? Vesper. Vesper. That should be easy enough to remember. Now, Vesper, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Ever since those damn Garleans strengthened their grip on Hingashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. We could really use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate. You see, I only just joined the Confederacy. Life has been hard, really hard, for me lately, and if things were to fall apart here, I'd have nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. The chief should be there. Unfortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there, but I trust you'll find it easily enough. I'm counting on you, Vesper. Alright, we can go do that. In fact, let's go do that before we find Lise. Tiny lodge. All these merchants. Uh-oh. Gentlemen, since you've refused to pay the ruby tithe with coin, you shall instead be paying with your blood. I believe an arm each will suffice. But wait, we're with the East Aldernod Trading Company. I suggest you think twice about this. When word of this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay. Oh, you should have said so sooner. Suzumi, see that our distinguished guests are escorted to our best room, in the dungeons. I shall go and sharpen my knives. You heard the man. Get up and start walking. I trust you stuck around this long because there was something you wished to discuss with me. Make it quick. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. So at last we are joined by someone actually associated with the East Aldernod Trading Company. Excellent. The kami have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was the fool thinking? Hanasaku should have had the courtesy to accompany our honored guest here. Please allow me to apologize on his behalf, mistress. It seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not yet introduced ourselves. I am, Tsukagage, and this is my right hand, Suzume. While it seems Hansaku has touched upon the gist of our troubles, please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage through the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby Tithe. Give us more than we ask, and we might even provide you with men to guide your ship through the especially difficult waters. For as far back as anyone can remember, this system has been in place, enduring even after Doma was occupied by the Imperials. While the Empire has always shown a little interest in our activities, with Yotsuyu's rise to power, that has changed. The Royal Viceroy has banned the merchants of Kugane from bartering with us, or paying our tolls. With those Bakufu dogs backing her, everyone is far too terrified to disobey. Many outside the port city are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues. Like the two we just took into custody. While we have confiscated their goods without our contacting Kugane to purchase them, they are of little value to us. Thus, we look to Othard. If we were able to establish a trade agreement with their biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. I would look to you for help. Now, I am quite certain the men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Suzumi, show her. This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Aldernod Trading Company. We must, however, be certain. We cannot risk raising the ire of a potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. Please, take the flag of Suzumi's inventory list to one of your contacts at their Kugane branch and inquire as to whether any of it is from one of their ships. Will do. Alright, now let's look for Lise. No other plus checks, or check marks, or plus marks going on. Alright, Lise, where'd you run off to? She's probably mad about something. Lise is very emotional, you know? There she is. Vesper? What is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promises? No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Please, you... Guys, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. And we're not going to get any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Girabania, I was in Limsa Lominsa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a what is this? Patisserie? Which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over. Vesper too, and I won't take no for an answer. What about Y'shtola? We'd never hear the end of it. Alright, Y'shtola too, once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. We're gonna eat some patisseries. Some tarts. Alright. Now where? We gotta swim? I guess we swim. Is it up here? This thing? Oh, is this the this is the underground. Okay. I think we gotta swim up here. Yeah. Can't go under, right? How do you go underwater? I don't think we can quite yet. But we will soon. Let's get over here. She's over there. Does this island go over that way? Well, I'm gonna get on top of this and see, I suppose. Is this island even on the map? Yeah, it has to be. I bet it starts right here. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, okay. Yep, this is the island we want to be on. What was that? Something under the water. Oh, just a mushroom. The Isle of Becco. So, we're gonna fly on Becco. But there's an aether current around here. In fact, let's do this. To the south? Ah. On this way? Aether current? Is there one around here? 57 to the south. Bum, 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 bum. Is it like down there? I mean, can I get back up here if I fall down there? I bet there's a way up on this side here. Okay, so we could get up there, so... Oh, wait. Independence Bay. Or Independence Ray. Whee! Alright, we're looking for the Aether. Looking for to the west. Never eat soggy waffle. Aha! Found it. Get this. Okay. Now, the Garstormer, hello. Let's get back up on top of the isle. Oh, can you think we can go straight up the middle? I'm gonna give it a try. Here? I think that's where we end up going. But for now... Man, what a spoiler, man, right? We'll go up this way. Aha! Here they are. We didn't need to be up there anyway. I think this is the Isle of Becco, though to be honest it looks the same to me as however many other islands are around here. Rachel said there was a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland. Good thing I already found it because I came from the other way. When did we get this? Next 3 spells require no cast time? Huh. Be good for running. Move instantly to ley lines drawn by you. Interesting. Alright, we found it. Is there something, interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Going down in the cave, wing sauce. Hold on to your butt. It's so cool down here. Hey, Alice.
Is that light I see up ahead?
Hmm. Cool.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Cool. I like this a lot, actually. This is one of the coolest towns, I think. Or the coolest, like, villages. Look how happy Elise looks.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Sorbonne.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Tamamizu. Yay, we made it. Alright, I will be right back, because I'm going to grab the Aetheryte so that we can get down here easier next time. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And then in the next episode, we will talk to Alice. And we will see what this place has to offer, and what we can do here, and all the stuff that we're going to continue on the main story quest with. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone.